Two. What's going on? We are live talking UFC 319 recap Duplessis versus Chimaev. And of course, we're making our picks for the UFC Fight Night Walker versus Zhang, which has some low key hitters on them. But as always, go down, like, and subscribe. Thank you for watching along. I'm Paul, pick 'em, win 'em, Concha. And we have some new members to the board today.
Hey man, this is the man formerly known as Kev Waterboy Boy. From now on, refer to me as Dirty Dan. And don't forget, I'm still the people's champion. But nah, Paul, man, this card was fucking lit. The main event had everything I wanted. Wrestling, wrestling, and more wrestling. Who else is in this bit, man?
Southpaws crossing over to MMA because Southpaws are not running MMA. And I'm joking. Southpaws run boxing, and you already know the jacket. I'm always repping because I'm a true fan. I'm always repping.
I
But
was about to say, I think wrestling might run boxing right now. I run MMA right now.
it does, and this is what MMA needs right now. We need a Cosmic Chimaev right now.
Our Lord
This
and
nigga,
Savior.
that boy refuses to say Hamza. He has to throw the K in that bit.
This is good old America, boys.
America. But nah, man, this card was fun. I wouldn't say it was like a lit, like it was, I wouldn't scream like banger, but it definitely was not mid a little, even a little bit. I enjoyed the main event because I watch wrestling in my free time. So the whole time I'm just like, yeah, even though I was dozing off like a motherfucker, I'm just like, yeah, hold him down. Yee, stop him. Yee, don't let him go. Yee, get a takedown in 8 seconds. And then the rest of the card had crazy finishes and random ass motherfucking shits. This was a good card.
I will
Uh,
say, and I've had two responses from the main event. It's either, oh, all he did was hug him, and those are the people that I feel like truly are not enveloped into the MMA sport. And then I hear the other responses of like, yeah, that was complete manhandling, obliteration. That was insane. What like at that high of a level to be able to do that to somebody who is
Of
way like it's just like
bro,
he appreciated of what how much of an ass whooping was put on display.
bro, he put him
Bruh,
in like 5 crucifixes.
bruh.
That's
Insane.
one of the most That's the most dominant title. That was the most dominant
Position.
that's the most dominant performance a challenger has ever put on a champion. Ever. Just
Bruh,
ever put on a champion.
21 minutes of control time. And on top of that,
Second most of all time.
530 punches, even though it wasn't motherfucking like significant strikes, only 37 truly significant strikes, but 529 strikes landed. Like there was nothing he could do. And I was just so surprised that he did it to somebody that's so good. Like that's tough.
529 of
Bro,
567. You know what a hit rate that is? That's like a 95% hit rate. Like there were
Both
no missed punches. Even if they were the most bullshit punches, there were no missed. You know why? Because he had him in fucking like Gator setup, cosign, and a fucking crucifix for minutes on end. Arm one way, arm other way, and he's just sitting there like fucking all DDP could do was put a good old scoop handful of some asshole out of Chimaev, bro. I don't know if y'all saw the memes of him just sticking his fingers up Chimaev's ass like throughout being manhandled. Chimaev never let go, but the that shit was kind of crazy that DDP was just grabbing a whole bunch of ass.
he charged something, bro. And I respect DDP for not giving up because there were points in times where Hamza had his back and he could have motherfucking like let the choke go. Cause like you don't understand like when wrestling is such a tough sport that like when you're getting your ass completely dominated and beat and all you can do is just stop from being pinned or stop from being finished, like that shit is demoralizing. It's like being a good ass defensive football and then your offense gives the ball back with a fumble or interception. And you're just like, come on, bro. We just had to fucking fight to get these niggas off the field and now we back. Like it's that type of shit. Like we're back on the ground again. You only gave me 8 seconds to breathe. Like that shit is tough. So I respect DDP for not giving up the finish. Because a lot of motherfuckers would have just said, fuck it.
bro, bro, yeah, the UFC needed Cosmac, bro. And he's willing to turn around and he's willing to beat the narratives of him being inactive. He's gonna turn around and fight in Abu Dhabi if he can. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
know RDR is fighting Fluffy. I don't know if y'all seen that announcement.
yeah. Anthony
Man,
Hernandez.
man,
Fluffy is crazy.
that is a crazy fight right there.
But that's I saw there like it's Imavov, RDR, and I think Bo Nickel was like fifth on this list of like potential
Yeah.
outside opponents.
What about
Oh,
my fight
Nickel.
dude? What about dude from the Fighting Nerds? Corallo or whatever his name is?
Oh, I think he was. I think he's the second guy because I think it went Imavov, then Baralo,
Mm.
and then third was RDR, and then I know fifth was Bo Nickel. I can't remember fourth, but it was just like guys we
Yeah,
could
Bo Nickel.
potentially fight Hamza in the next
I
few months.
yeah, Bo
Come on, hey,
Nickel.
hey, don't make that face when you hear Bo's Nickel
So
claim, man.
that was
No, no, no,
another
no, no,
point.
don't do that, man. Don't do
That
that.
was
Don't.
another point I wanted to make. Like what Hamzat was doing was showing the difference between like our wrestling and like wrestling on that side of the world type shit like that. Our wrestling is dominant. Our wrestling is good. Our wrestling can beat other wrestling. But when you throw punches in the mix, that's a whole different conversation. Because like if I'm looking at DDP, I'm like, if anything, I'm just gonna say fuck it and just try to time the takedown and try to get the knee. Because I don't have that like stronger MMA knowledge to know what else to do, right? He can't do that. This motherfucker Hamza still punches pretty fucking hard. And like Paul said, he is hitting, he has precision. He is hitting this motherfucker. So if he goes for that feint up top, you gotta be ready for it. And then that's when you
Mm-hmm.
can't take it down every time.
But Gator was talking his shit, but he's not wrong because who's gonna beat him if he decides to stay in this division? It's just like this might be a long running champ.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally the greatest ever. We're just watching it happen right now. You know what I'm saying? It's early, but he's legit.
It's
He's the
early for
greatest.
sure.
He's the greatest ever. I mean,
I
He's
think
gonna
at
try to make
wrestling,
it to 170 and make do some shit like that at 172 because he was fine there in both divisions at one time.
and he
But
was speaking about that too.
he just needs to focus on middleweight. And honestly, he'll be a fucking problem. He already
I
is a
think
problem, but bro, I don't know.
I think he makes a bunch of money, gets everything figured out, and he retires like within 4 or 5 fights as champion. Because he's just gonna be like, I did what I needed to do. I'm done.
I could see it. There's 20. He's at 15-0. He could go 20-0 and just call it wraps.
Yeah, and just keep it moving type shit. That's what I think is gonna happen because he's gonna clear out his division, and I don't think he's like completely unstoppable. Like when I compare him to Khabib, I think his wrestling is just one of a kind, dangerous. But
Mhm.
like Khabib's feet were hands, people. Some niggas say that Khabib's feet were like hands, bro. Like this nigga could literally do anything type shit. So like, there's different styles, but like, I think if there's somebody that like spends 5 years watching Hamzat, like how niggas did with Izzy, eventually like the division will progress and there'll be somebody that could give him the challenge if he was to go like on a 7, 8 year run type shit.
I
Ain't
saw
gonna be
that.
no American.
hmm Nobody we're seeing now, but if niggas is like watching this motherfucker thinking like, yo, I got to be able to defeat one of the greatest wrestlers we've seen, they'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, I don't know if people are just gonna figure out Cosmac. You know what I'm saying? Because he can adapt too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. 8 years from now, that's a whole different conversation.
But you got to understand, like, imagine his striking gets even better. You know what
That'd
I'm
be
saying?
scary. Stop. What if you start one hit knocking niggas out again?
Yeah, and he has that power. We seen his
What if
power
you start?
before.
What if you started doing it again? That'd be crazy. But I do got hella respect for Hamza. Anybody that doesn't like Hamza, Marcus, Kyle, y'all
They
can.
don't
They're
watch
talking
UFC.
mad
I,
shit.
I want you to know one thing. Hamzat is undisputed champion, and you're not, bitch.
And then outside the main event, we had a pair of spinning back fist elbows, spinning
Bruh,
back elbows that were just absolutely picture perfect. Like this is what great cards are made of.
I heard a nigga say lightning stroke striked it twice on his card. I don't know the exact tense for that, but lightning struck twice on his card.
They did exactly
Cause
right. Like the Prates one on Jeff Neal was like, damn, like last second of the fucking first round, like him trying to jump the cage and everything. But then Leroy and Murphy, my jaw dropped, right? I like literally did not. That was the last thing I was suspecting.
when somebody explained it, that shit broke my fucking like membrane, kid. Cause motherfucking I guess Aaron Pico had picked up a sidestep from training with TJ Dillashaw, so he's using a sidestep a lot in the fucking my fight. I don't pay attention to shit like that. But Laurent Murphy seen that shit and was like, oh, bet. And then timed the fucking elbow perfectly. Killed him. Killed him. I think Jeff Niels was a little bit bad because I really thought, like, yo, he's not getting up. We got to take him to the hospital. But Aaron Pico was pretty bad too. Nah, yeah,
But
Aaron Pico
Pico
was
didn't
worse.
even make it to the hand race.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, he did. He went immediately to the hospital. So now, I think Jeff Neal probably just went home.
Yeah, Jeff Niels went home sad, whereas Pico woke up. But
It was
Southpaw
the way he
Gator
stiffed up.
talking all that buku shit. Your
Yo,
man
listen,
got fucking murdered before our eyeballs, boy.
listen. KK picked him too.
He did.
Because about that high school stuff, I was just picking him because of wrestling. But the thing is this though, I'm glad he lost
Yeah,
because, dude, that was just like, dude, they were like 4 months ago having him on interviews talking about some. Oh yeah, when I fight Volkanovski for the belt and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, relax, calm down. You're coming from Bellator, and was he Bellator champion?
Probably. I don't
I
keep
don't
up.
think so.
I don't I
I don't think so.
I don't think he
I
I
don't
don't
remember
think he
seeing any
was.
pictures with Jit with a
I don't
belt or
think he
nothing.
was, and they definitely would have advertised it if he was 100%. The way they were pushing this guy.
I don't
So,
know what G League team won the championship last year either, so I don't know who the fuck Bellator.
well, regardless, we don't know who the hell he was fighting in the PFF, or in the FL, whatever
Yeah,
that. What
The
Bellator? I'm
way
tripping,
y'all are killing these niggas right now because y'all cooking them boys
dude.
bad.
I'm just saying. Listen,
Nigga
dude, I'm
called them
just
the
saying they're all.
PFFs.
the
Dude,
PF.
I don't know where they be fighting, but they never produced a good fighter. Who have they produced?
Michael
Michael
Chandler,
Page.
the
Like I said,
Michaels,
like
the
I said,
Michaels, Mike and Mike.
like I said, who have they produced?
Bro, you're
They
not gonna sit on here and talk to me after Michael Venom Page
Robbie Lawler. Come on, bro. Don't
hit him
sleep
with
on the
that fucking
motherfucking. They they
dancing
they
on candy.
they
dancing
reinvigorated Robbie.
on 43-year-old Cannoneer. I'm so
The
impressed.
Bruh,
boogeyman.
they reinvigorated Robbie Lawler's career. Robbie Lawler wouldn't have been a Hall of Famer if it wasn't for the G League.
So do some history.
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Put some respect on him, kid.
I didn't say
But
anything bad
the
about
pair of
Bellator.
back to back spinning back elbows actually had the card lit as fuck, and it kept the shit at a good pace. Like that shit, like oh boom, oh main event time, Hamza DDP time.
Yeah. And the way Carlos Prates, he did that shit so smooth. Jit walked off. Like he walked off like so clean. And then they said nigga pulled up to the press conference and smoked a cigarette.
Yeah, he did. He
That shit
cold.
was gangster.
People, Romeo was hating on that. He probably been here hating like, what a fucking that's lame. No, shut the fuck up.
Hate that nigga.
He gangster, man.
But they say LaRon Murphy needs to go against Volk next. They said Volk hit the tweeted out LaRon Murphy like, hey yo, bro, see me.
I respect that. Volk's not running from smoke. And his
Mm.
family really wanted him to retire after that last fight, but he said, no, I'm going to keep going. So, LaRon Murphy, congratulations. You are the new UFC featherweight champion.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
tell you,
Aaron,
man,
but Aaron
Leroy
Pico,
Murphy, bro,
but
you
Aaron
got too much
Pico,
dip on your chip, big dog.
but man, Aaron
That's a
Pico,
lot.
man, like, look, these guys, and we're gonna talk about another fight later. But these guys, they
Another
need to be
fraud.
they need to get put down. Well, not like that, but like knocked out. You know what I mean? Like they need this
Like,
reality
I'm not
check.
gonna
Like,
lie,
hang on, you're not like that.
Leroy Murphy probably getting KO'd by Big Volt. That's a lot of dip on
Oh,
the dip,
oh,
bro.
Volk's my top three
Yeah.
favorite ever. But Unk, it's
So
over for Unk.
and I'm gonna lay down that grown man strength.
I hope so.
I'm tired of listening to this nigga try to like claim Volk and Oliveira like he was in the trenches with us.
I legit met you 1 month after I was the biggest Oliveira meat writer
Right,
ever. During
right.
that, when I was on his front lines when he missed weight, I was on those front lines.
You
I
wasn't
was
there when we
clowning
had
him.
you wasn't there when we had to go against
You were
the
probably rooting for Justin
Dagestanis, bro.
Gagey. That's why you were conning him.
I
And I
was
was
Big
over here.
Gate.
And
You
I was
The
over
wasn't
fraud
here.
of a champion can't even beat a scale. Fuck out of here.
you wasn't there when we had to go against the Dagestanis, bro.
Oh my goodness, dude! I was one of the y'all had to go against. Y'all had to go against us. We
But
were a whole team,
there was
and
some
we won
more
the
good
war.
fight. Yeah, you did. It wasn't close. But there was some more good fights on this card.
A lot.
Motherfucking
Michael Page
Tim,
cooked
oh,
on Cannonier.
I guess I don't like his. Nobody likes his style. I don't think anybody
I
likes
don't either, but
MVP style.
Him
here's the
versus
thing.
Izzy's the next fight, though.
No, it's not.
They
It's protest. It's protest at Rio.
they're not gonna
Yes,
yeah
they
they
are.
did
Yes, they
say that
are.
shit. But Izzy I just agree with you, nigga. But Izzy said Izzy and them are friends, so they're probably not gonna fight. So the next fight is probably at 170. And Carlos Prates and the boys said, "Hey, bro, book us for Rio. We want to go." But MVP like is in an interesting position because if he goes to 170, he's gonna get fucked up because they got wrestlers like a motherfucker there. But over here, he could at least fight like a Sean Strickland. He could fight. Does Pablo Costa? Pablo Costa don't really wrestle. Who else? He could fight. He got some like strikers he could fight at 185, but 170, I think that's when he gonna have to start dealing with people that are gonna grapple with.
I don't know. Kevin Holland moved down to 170 and made it. It was the best decision he had.
Kevin Holland
Mm-hmm.
is a monster, BJJ.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
Holland would keep that. I don't know. Holland got that distance work that go crazy.
So does MVP. He got the right hand that's quicker than
Not Holland. I'm talking
motherfuckers.
about MVP got that distance work that go
Yeah,
crazy. It would be hard
it
for him.
do,
Like
it
he's
do.
just really good at knocking grab.
But do that shit against Gilbert Burns.
He will do that against
I
Gilbert
would say at this
Burns.
point, Gilbert Burns, I think he
This
can.
Do that shit against Gilbert Burns 2 years ago.
maybe 2021, but no, not now.
Yeah, no. But like
But
you
I
said,
do respect MVP though for calling out protests. I mean, I like to see him do that on protest. Honestly, if he does
and
that,
and then we had Tim Elliott with the parlay buster. He gets a submission on Kai. Kai was cooking, old boy, and then
My
also
parlay was straight.
and then Tim catches his ass in that nasty was the guillotine when Kai was just doing a little too much. Oh, that shit was sad.
Gator, how do you feel
yeah.
about this?
Um,
Tell me,
another fraud check. Honestly,
how do you
I
feel about fighters from this league?
from this league,
Yeah, from wherever Kai came from, like Rising.
Ryzen.
Ryzen. Oh! I thought you were talking about countries, but no, Ryzen. I have for Ryzen.
You mess with
No,
Rising?
No, not really. But
they're fraud.
yeah, they're frauds. Like I said, another
Oh no,
fraud
they
check.
got a
He
they
got
got a
listen,
champion,
listen.
Yuri.
They rushed this dude into Pantoja, making Pantoja closer to DJ on the on-time scale for no reason.
For no reason.
So then they're gonna give him to let's fight this old Tim Elliott guy. Let's beat him up. No, it's not happening. So what does he do next?
He came off of like a 2 year layoff too, which makes it so much worse. Tim Elliott was on like a 2-3 year layoff, came back.
Beautiful, love
Yeah,
it.
niggas. The way
Like
this
Tim
fight,
Elliott said when he was underground, he was like, "I love this shit. Thank you, Tim Elliott. Thank you."
the way this fight got explained to me is that Kyle Sakura really came into the UFC thinking that he could win fights with no ground game. Just twice he got put on the floor and immediately got submitted. This one he
But
tried to like get aggressive, didn't work, got put on the floor, submitted. And the
he,
guillotine wasn't even. I didn't even know like it was a guillotine at first because the way that he kind of just like walked straight up the body and locked that bitch in, I was like, oh, he has a choke. Like this motherfucker is
He
being
got him.
submitted right now. Yeah, but he just did it like it didn't seem like he had to like maneuver, do nothing crazy. It was just like, all right, time to go to work. I know this nigga can't do nothing down here.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm never been on an Asian man. I'm out. I'm
Hey,
completely
so
out.
you're not even betting on this next card. This nigga said, fuck that.
I know who I'm betting against. You know, that's for fucking sure. Hamzat Chimaev's homeboy gives a submission over Eric Nolan. I will say Eric Nolan was throwing them things, bro.
He tried.
Eric Nolan caught him with a few of them where like, hey, Hamzat's homeboy, you minus 1,200, minus 1,000. You weren't supposed to get a caught with a few of them. So, you know, you won, but they're nice, buddy.
I don't know about the nice on that one. I think
definitely
Eric
not the
Nolan.
nice.
Yeah, I think Eric Nolan did his thing. He got caught, but you're saying it's like he got caught and then like he was put in bad position. He was laughing and smiling. He was cheesing the whole fight. Like, oh, he. Like, okay, I'm gonna take it slow, not gonna do too much, and I'm just gonna make him fight my fight. Like that shit killed me. And I was watching that bitch before I got on the podcast. I was supposed to get on this so I could talk shit to Romeo for this fight, but I was on the phone. Whole time I'm watching this fight, like, yo, this nigga's just laughing. Why? Because even at the end, when he almost got Nolan tried to finish his ass at the end
You
of the
got
first round.
wobbled, low
Mm-hmm.
key.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nolan was like, "Yo, I'm here for blood." Like Nolan is not no bitch even a little bit. Like I put respect on, bro. I think they said he was like a Navy SEAL or something like that, or Army Ranger, something like that. Veteran problem, but boy, Tom's our homeboy. He ain't got no sauce. He ain't got no aura. But that nigga is a problem.
Big ogre ass motherfucker.
Yeah. Did you hear him in the post fight interview? He's talking about some Chicago. We go. He didn't know. He didn't answer Joe Rogan's question even a little bit. You could tell he had a script on what he was supposed to say.
He practiced.
Chicago, Chicago. Let's hear them say our name. Three, two, one. Blah 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 blah. Chicago ain't say shit, bro. Niggas
That
like,
was
bro,
so
calm down. Still,
embarrassing.
it's still the prelims, bro.
That was so embarrassing.
But
Second
he
But
round.
probably he probably went in the walk room like, yeah, man, I'm him. But how'd you feel, Gator?
man, like I said, y'all were talking so. Oh yeah, you were here, KK. But my goodness, why were y'all talking so crazy the first like 30 seconds of the fight? As if
Romeo
there's
had sold me, bro. Great American Dream.
you two were talking crazy. Hang on, wait for him to turn up. You know what
It
I'm
was
saying? So
talking
he's,
crazy.
oh my goodness, dude.
And
When he was
hey, I'm
putting
not
them
gonna
hands
lie,
on
bro.
him.
Eric Conlon with one of them things, bro. And
Oh my goodness.
I heard some Rocky music in the back of my head. I was like, oh, this fucking, he about to do it.
Then it didn't, guess what? It never happened. Never
Yeah.
happened. He came in here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna wrestle in the second round. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrestle. You're not gonna avoid it. We're gonna wrestle. That's what we're gonna do. And let's see what's
Yeah,
gonna happen. And we
I will
figured it
say,
out.
I will say, I don't think that that dude's like crazy polished. I think he does need to take time to get better all around in his
Big
MMA game.
ogre
Because like,
motherfucker.
if he runs into like a Bo Nickel type nigga, I don't think he's winning that fight.
Yeah. He looked fat. He looked like he could lose 15 to 20 pounds.
Everyone
Yeah,
can't be
he
Cosmac though.
did look like he had love handles, kid. But 170, I feel like he had to be like locked in, dedicated to go 170 because he'd probably be an issue over there because he'd be fighting at such a faster pace.
Then Michael Jacek broke Gerald Mearshart's fucking jaw about 3 times. I was sitting there telling Romeo every time, bro, this is the guy you chose. This is the man. And he had parlays just getting cooked in front of his eyeballs. I'm upset he's not here to talk about it, but yeah, Jacek, mini yawn, bro. Mini Polish power. Come in. You know what he's bringing to the table. Is he ever gonna be champion? Fuck no. But is he fun to watch? And he got a powerful hands? Hell yeah.
Nah, he fucked that boy up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was watching because I didn't know that his nickname was like King GM3 or something like that. Yeah, nah, that ship has sailed, boy.
Oh yeah,
Dana
GM3
was
cooked
yeah,
no more.
Dana was saying that boy should probably get up out of there because sheesh, he was not doing nothing with bro. And then when he cooked, that's not the fight. The fight before that is when he cooked his inside leg. But shit got proved.
I think I missed this one.
Oh, you're good.
It was fast. It wasn't. It was not the fade for
Loopy Goldenez gets a boring decision over Andrade. And
those last
Alexander,
30 seconds was lit.
yeah, a little bit. Andrade was hoping and hoping and hoping, but not enough time on the clocks. Then Alexander Hernandez, big dog on the card, gets the knockout over Chase Hooper. And Gator, you was hyping up Chase Hooper buku for this fight. I was say you left the pot. You knew it was coming. But did you get to catch this one, Kev?
Bro, what? Y'all were talking about some man, you box score watching. We were talking about what's your favorite knockouts been. Bro, this nigga Anthony Hernandez was kind of getting cooked a little piece with the hands. Came back like on some like gum pistol type shit and boom, hit him straight down the middle. And then I didn't know that people was hot about that, thinking that it was kind of an early stoppage because it was like one of the buzzer beater knockouts. And maybe if you had let Chase Hooper the time run out,
Not
Chase Hooper
me.
would have been able. I was like, nah, bro, that boy was out, kid.
He
I'm talking
broke
about
his fucking neck, right?
boom.
His neck snapped on impact.
I'm talking that. Oh, I was like, yo, that was like a one punch man type punch. Like, all right, this is what you got. All right, cool. Let me
Yeah, I
show
think
you.
you sent the clip to the uh group chat afterwards. Anyway, like a few minutes later, and I
Hmm.
rewatched this like 10 times. Like, bro, that's not good. Like, that is not good for your neck, your head. Like,
That
that was just bad. His jaw.
that shit had to have felt like a car crash, bro. And I be wanting to bring like I call them civilians, niggas that don't watch MMA, because niggas be thinking that like MMA is like football. Like I could go like go practice this with my homies, or like I could just go outside with my homies real quick, and we could
And
go like,
repeat it.
yeah, you feel we could. No, this is like wrestling. Don't try this shit at home because these motherfuckers are different.
Yeah, you can't be going in there with a beer belly expecting results.
Right. I be loving the memes where they talk about some wow, Brian Battle missed weight. What a fat ass. And
Oh, Brian Battle got
it's like a
cut.
dude. Yeah, he got removed. He was on the Fighters Watch thing this morning. But they'll have memes of like this fat like dude that probably lives in his mom's basement talking about some wow, Brian Battle missed weight by 4 pounds. What a fat ass. Those are my
I've seen that
favorite
one.
memes.
I've seen that one. Yeah, Brian Battle. Man, that
Yeah,
was
I
That boy
think
up out of here.
that's probably like a really like crazy fall off. Because remember, we was just screaming like, "Yo, Brian Battle cut the hair, like he
He
missed
beat
weight
the
at
shit out of
what?"
Gabe Green, and we was like, "Oh boy, this motherfucker can fight for the title next week." Fucking, what are we talking about?
yep.
Like we like that nigga. What did he do? He missed weight at welterweight and then missed weight at motherfucking middleweight. Dana was like, "Yeah, bro, like I don't got time for this shit."
Yeah,
15 pounds, and then you missed it by like how
I'm
many? How
playing
much?
in fights at the White House right now. I ain't got time for this bullshit. I would say Bellator. Hey, you're looking for a future champion.
I mean,
You got
You got
something there.
you got the UFC. You can use the UFC highlights, like all that. Yeah, back.
He could be like 3 weight class champion. You don't know where he's coming in at. You know, fucking
Hell yeah.
all over the place. But we gotta
Hell
keep.
yeah.
Brian Battle was nice too.
Yeah, he is. We keeping it pushing outside of the news. We got a fight night on our hands this weekend, boys. Uh, honestly, there's a few. It's top heavy. I would definitely say they kind of mix some pretty. I mean, some fights. Oh, well, you got something to chime?
One last thing, right? This killed me when I fucking heard this. Brad, did you know that the Ultimate Fighter championship was on this card?
On this card that we're coming up on?
That was on the last card, UFC 319.
Was it the Morales guy?
Yeah, the sub. Yeah. That boy,
I
I
just
think
saw
he
the
was
big ass odds on shit. I was like, yo, good for him. 'Cause
yeah,
no one believed in whoever the fuck. I didn't know that was the Ultimate Fighter Championship.
I think he was team I really think he was team
Cormier
yeah, I think he was team Cormier.
or
But
Shunnen? Was it
Jit
Chell?
coming out
My
of
boy Chell's boy?
no, I think he was DC's boys. And then he's coming out of Team Alpha Male with Raya Faber and all them boys.
Mm.
So yeah. But that was crazy. Like I didn't even know that. I was just like I seen their shorts. I was looking at the picture and I seen their shorts and I was like, is that those are different from everybody else's shorts. What the fuck? And I looked into it a little bit more and I was like, oh, this was the Ultimate Fighter Championship and nobody said it.
But I don't even think Cormier said something, bro. Those are his boys out there.
Cormier and Arnold.
Back to the regularly scheduled programming. We got UFC Fight Night: Walker versus Zhang, Ortega versus Sterling, which is a fight that's gone underneath the radar. I don't think I've heard anyone talk about that fight. And then Sergey, I haven't seen much of Sergey. Once a dominant force, glad to see he's back in action. Waldo Cortez Acosta, we got some dogs on here, and I'm assuming they're in China. It's UFC China. Okay,
It's
now I see why.
UFC Shanghai.
Oh, UFC Shanghai. I apologize. UFC Shanghai. Oh, 3 a.m. Fuck out of here. I ain't going to nah. I ain't. I'm looking at the names at the prelims. I ain't signing up for no damn 3 a.m. for this card.
Hey, prelim gang, where y'all at? Gang,
Maybe
we
y'all
out
can help me
soon.
out with this card. Top side, I'm here for it. But nah, ain't no shot in hell I'm coming up for Zhao Long and so do you.
You, bro. That nigga Paul running from the grind, bro. You running from the grind, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm probably rewatch a lot of these fights, but
100%.
this card has some potential though. This is probably one of those sleeper cards. It's just like they chose to really do it at their timing, so that's cool. I'm not mad.
No, not at
The
all.
you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's us, but you'll see the difference when you check the numbers.
Yeah. Don't be mad at us. Don't be mad at us when you ain't getting the paycheck you think you're getting.
But
Um,
he's trying to get that market. That's that Paramount Plus money.
Hey, they do got this Zong Mi Young in the main event taking on Johnny Walker. This is like two guys that are gonna do nothing but throw bombs at each other. And
Oh yeah, definitely a finish. No way.
no shot this goes 5 rounds. I wouldn't even expect this to go 3 rounds. If this is a 3 round
Yeah,
fight.
second round tops.
I see another cartoonish knockouts. Johnny Walker can never get knocked out normally. It's always some animation.
That's
And Ming Young
but
has first round KOs galore. I think this is I don't even see two, Kev. I just see one round Ming Young going in there demolition style.
yeah, I don't see no. I'm thinking like, oh, Johnny Walker's fading my dog. Okay, maybe he might hit a little dance if he wins. And motherfuckers are telling me like, yo, this dude Zhang, problem, problem.
He averages 10.91 significant strikes per minute, landed per minute. I
Fine.
would just be letting them things fly.
10.9 significant strikes landed per minute. That's one. That's more than one every 6 seconds.
He's one of the ones. Johnny Walker. I mean, shit. If he Johnny Walker shuts down the house, I'm here for it, boys. I mean, I'm already anti-Asian fighters as is as of last week. So I didn't even realize they every time I try to stop it, but they pull me back in. What Zhang Mingyang should be one of the special ones that gets the job done. The two Zongs, China's great hope. Brian Ortega taking on Aljamain Sterling. You got two Americans in on distant side of the world. Not, but this is a weird matchup on for this card. But
I like it.
it should
Yeah,
be
I like
fun.
it.
Aljo taking on and I mean, what is he undefeated at featherweight so far? Oh no, mine. Muhammad cooked him his last fight. Bouncing back, taking on Ortega, who he coming off the Diego Lopez loss, which he did not look good himself. He's a pretty significant underdog, plus 245. Sterling coming in at a whopping minus 310. Uh, both fighters coming off a loss. Both fighters, I mean, Aljo, I don't think has too much to lose here, but Ortega, I feel like has a lot to lose if he continues just to lose against some of these guys.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Ortega needs to win. Yeah.
Gator, yeah, let me know, Gator. Tell me how this is gonna go.
Ortega needs this win, but he's not gonna get the win. You know what I'm saying? Aljamain, he's too seasoned. He's a pretty decent striker, has a tiny bit of power behind the hands, and he can just torture him on the ground. He's gonna just keep him on the ground, and it might be boring, but it could be dominant. Now Brian could make it interesting if he can deny the takedowns, but
Yeah, I was thinking the same
Good
thing.
old wrestling versus BJJ here.
Yeah, I mean, technically, BJJ is supposed to be like the one
wrestling
thing that can
win
stop wrestling, like the
wrestling
shit.
wins
But
every time.
nah, it used to be BJJ, but now niggas that wrestle got BJJ in their back pocket. We got black belts too now. Just chill. So like, that's what I think about it. I think that Aljamain Sterling's BJJ is really nice, so he can really match Brian Ortega on the ground. So T City isn't going to be like the biggest issue at the moment. But I just was shocked at how big the like odds were because isn't like Brian Ortega like a minus 200 or something like right now?
Plus 245 underdog.
Oh, plus two, yeah, not minus, plus 200 something. So motherfucking I thought it'd be a little closer. I thought because these niggas have very similar styles make fights, both coming off of L's, but they're saying Brian Ortega washed.
Yeah, that's what the odds are telling me.
But he's
It's over.
consistently in the top five. Like I don't know. I don't know. Him and Yair Rodriguez are interesting individuals to me because like I don't see them beating nobody like above them, but like I don't really see people under them losing. So like this shows me if Aljamain's top five in the division.
Unfortunately, I feel like Ortega's okay with playing a little bit more defense than try to be offensive, and he'll be kind
And
of
that's gonna be his problem.
yeah. Aljo's gonna I think get him to the ground and just maybe backpack him or just be on top, and he'll just give up too much. Like he'll give up a whole round, and then there'll be a second round of a he probably give up too. And there might be a point where he almost catches him in like a fucking triangle or something, and I'm gonna be sitting there like, oh, he got it, and then Aljo gets out and reverses, and now he's on top mounting it for the rest of the round. And it's shit
Mm-hmm.
like that that happens where it's like you did it to yourself. And I think Aljo's wrestling. The odds are kind of crazy, but Vegas knows what they're doing. Like they probably get a lot of people with that similar mindset. Oh, plus 250. I throw a little bread on Ortega, and knowing damn well that he's probably not winning this fight unless he gets a submission.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Aljo's strong as fuck too. Like I feel like he brought power up to the featherweight division. Like so, like when you get down there with him, like you can't just you got to really have finesse and be smooth. But I don't know if Brian Ortega is that nice with the BJJ to make Aljo, who's also probably a black belt, look crazy.
And then another big fight, the heavyweights coming in here. Sergey Pavlovich taking on Waldo Costos Cortez Acosta. Sergey coming off his decision win over Rosenstrike, where everyone thought he was going to get a finish. No one expected a 3-round fight out of those two boys, but he got a dub, bouncing back finally. But Waldo's been on he's on a 5-fight win streak, hasn't lost since 2023. Good, big, heavy strikers, athletic specimens. Should be another this fucking violence type of fight.
I don't know, bro. See, everything. Wait, Gator, what you know about this Waldo, bro?
I know, I know Sergey, and I know Sergey's nice, and Sergey's just gonna get it done, man.
Think
I
so?
100%.
don't really.
You
I
don't
mean,
think Waldo got no chance?
no, not at all. I'll be honest with you. I'm not too high on Waldo.
I don't know, man. Something, you ever get one of them feelings in your gut, Paul? You a bet,
Yeah,
man.
you honestly just getting that feeling that Sergey is not coming to perform.
I think if
Y'all
Sergey's
really
coming
going to
on
go
that, like,
Sergey?
I think
Not me.
Sergey,
I got
like,
Sergey by probably knockout.
Okay, good.
I think if Sergey comes in, like, on some killer shit, like, comes to knock him out, oh, yeah, for sure. But if we get 3 rounds Sergey, I think he,
No, I think we get 3 rounds Sergey and he wins.
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take Waldy. Fuck it.
It will
Five
be
fight
boring
win
though.
streak. 5 fight win streak. 'Cause I don't know. I don't really. I'm not. I haven't been high on Sergey since the Curtis Blades. No, who was it? It was Volkov. When Volkov showed us all you could do is like really stand on the outside, piece him up. Three round Sergey has. I'm not a fan of.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm taking a 3-leg parlay. The Zhang, Aljo, and Sergey, and I don't think I don't have to add nothing else. So whatever those odds give me, I'm betting on it. I just feel like that's a super lock. Those 3 money lines.
Super lock. I loved it.
Oh, anything else on this card or anything before we got dip out?
My dog, Michael Pieta. You think he's gonna
Oh
get the
yeah, I
KO?
forgot he is on this card.
Michelle Pieta. You think they get the finish?
Over a fucking Dawkins brother? You're goddamn right. The Dawkins brothers are such the overrated. One of them already got the boot.
Oh, you were the one who was hating on the Dawkins brother. I was like, damn, bro, the Dawkins brother got haters. I
He
don't know.
already
Pause.
this Dawkins got the boot. It he got booted in 2022. Got the fucking his ass, and then he got on like he went back to the regional bullshit. He got like a nice little win streak, and now here he is again. And Michelle Pierre gonna go in there. I fucking add Pierre to the parlay. I got a 4-leg parlay. Pierre gonna go in there and just beat this shit. He's gonna backflip on him.
That's gonna be tough. Yeah, I also got Pierre with it, but like I didn't. I just knew Paul was gonna snap, so we had to bring it up. But before we get out of here, Kareem Silva, I rewatched that fight. I give it to her. I don't. I thought it was a bad
You really giving it to her?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna give her 2 and 3 because she got the little ninja choke. She was doing her little thing 3rd round. And 2nd round, I'm gonna give it to her because I was doing something at the same time. So that's why I was in and out type shit. So I mainly saw the 1st round.
People were pissed the fuck off after that fight.
It was hot. But do you think this fight, this card finally teaches the UFC like, yo, bro, fuck this like industry plants, get a nigga from a different division shit. Like, nah. If we're gonna get somebody from a different division, we're gonna try to MVP it and give him fights that match his fight style. After that, we're not putting no bread into these. Yeah, man, this guy's coming from another league. He's gonna fight the champion. Blah 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 blah.
At least grab them before they turn 38 and bullshit. Like fucking
Facts.
Right?
and have them fight 1 or 2 guys to like get them built into it. You like stop bringing over these guys. Like even MVP, who's went on like a nice 3-fight win streak, wasn't his like first fight. I can't know. Never mind. His first fight was like Kevin Hall. He cooked them. I was like one of them. They took their first fight and it was against like a top 5 guy, and I was just
Ian
like,
Gary.
yeah, like what are we doing here? Oh, was it Ian Gary? It's just like what are we doing here? Like
Ian Gary cooked him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
we gotta stop putting these guys. We gotta stop expecting these Bellator PFL champions to come in here and actually compete with the top three guys off the rip, especially if they've been over in their promotions for some years now. Like if you're grabbing them fresh, like the only last hope is RDR because RDR has been moving some bodies.
But I need the him versus Dricus fight. Him versus Dricus is gonna end in fucking straight comedy.
I can't remember where he came from, but he was like champion of his promotion. And he came in and he's been dominating.
But he's not crazy old though.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
thirty
young.
four.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not that
never mind, never
young
mind.
either.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm thinking he's 29.
Thirty
nah.
four isn't that old either.
Yeah, he's just like he's just been in the fight game for a while though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
that's fair.
lot of experience. Laurent
But
Murphy's 34 too.
I don't know if you get knocked out at 36, niggas start thinking like, yo, bro, might need to put him
Yeah,
up.
yeah, they afraid.
But hey, man, this was a fun episode, bro. This was tough.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching along. Fucking UFC 319 recap, UFC Shanghai picks and predictions. Didn't know it was that this weekend, but appreciate everybody watching along. I'm Paul Picking Winham. That's Dirty Dan. That's Southpaw's Run Boxing. And if y'all didn't know, well now y'all know, motherfuckers.
Nah, bitch, call me Dirty Dan.